Hello guys, NautoAisDx once again. And if you're an Amiibo fan, then you know what's today, July 31st. It's an exclusive release from Best Buy, Dark Pi. So once again, I'm gonna share you my experience, what I did, what happened, and the whole point of this is to hopefully for other fellow Amiibo Amiibos or Amiibo fans, kind of take notes of what you need to do in order to get a particular figure that you want. So basically, everybody knew that Dark Pi was a Best Buy exclusive, and there was even rumors that each Best Buy was supposed to get at least 100 per store. Well, that wasn't really the case, unfortunately. It really depends how popular your store is or how not popular. I don't know. And let's just say in my local Best Buy, they had 51. I know it's an odd number. And let's just say, by the time I went there, I was number 52. And you kind of say like, oh, that sucks. Well, yeah, but here's basically what happened. Usually I do my strategy. Basically, I go there at least 40 to 45 minutes before they open. Because for me, I like to collect Amiibo. They're cool, collectible. I use them. I'm an out-of-the-box collector. But I'm not going to be that uber crazy. I'm going to go there like 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, heck, 3 hours, camp out just to get an Amiibo. Really? I don't think so. I'm not like that. I mean, I'm willing to wait at least 45 minutes, tops, maybe 1 hour I really like the Amiibo. But that's it. If I can't get it, if being there 45, so be it. I can't do anything about it. They're just a hot item. They're too much in demand. So I was number 52, and I came there, like I said, I left like 40. I was there basically 40 minutes before they opened. So I was there at 9:20, and then I was in 52 in line. No joke. And of course, they give us a ticket. I didn't get one. So I'm like, I was hoping that someone would basically forfeit theirs and just say, hey, you know what? Here's a ticket. And someone actually did. And it's fortunately, they didn't give it to me even though I was 52, but I'll tell the story later. But the question is, wow, not to waste. You're 52 lines. So that means a lot of people, 51 people really want it because it's one per customer. Unfortunately, even so, the rule does help one per customer. The unfortunate part is that, first of all, sometimes people will bring their friends, their parents, or just somebody they know so they can buy one. And what I kind of noticed in my local Best Buy was I seen kids, they bring their parent there. And then sometimes there are some people with the same age as me. They bring their girlfriend, so one per customer. I mean, this is common, unfortunately. And if you say, "Oh, that's not right. That sucks," well, I'll explain it later. But yeah, it kind of sucks. But at the same time, it is within the rule. It is one per person. If they say one per family, then yeah, but that's going too far. So yeah, so if they brought their mom and their dad or their friend and say, hey, get one, then you can't do anything about it. I mean, that really sucks. It is, the one per customer is already helping, but unfortunately, that even that wasn't the case. Like I said, there were 51 people by the time they came there, and I was 52nd because I noticed kids want one, but the parent will buy two because they want two. You go, well, that's not right. Why can't they just have one? Why do they need two? Well, having two, the same Amiibo, whether you like it or not, it's really not that bad. Because you want to keep, want to play, whatever, and then the other one is want to trade or want to keep in the box. There'll either be one, is you keep one in the box and you open one. Or the other one is, I keep one in the box, and the other one's to do a trade within the community. There's nothing wrong with that. Trading with other fellow Amiibo, it's okay. Trading with scumbags, that's a different story. Again, the whole point a lot of this is you are fighting against scalpers, aka scumbags. That is what you're trying to fight. So, I mean, it may be unfortunate. Oh man, look at that little kid. He brought his mom, and then the mom also buys one. Well, or his girlfriend or his best friend. That's what it is. You can't do anything about it. For me personally, I just need one. I don't need two because, first of all, in my opinion, my personal opinion, kind of waste of money, but it's also that to some extent, really, I want to save some money because I'm not in the business of trading with someone, and you shouldn't be even in the trading of, or you shouldn't, you should be in a business, you can be in business of trading with fellow Amiibo fellow, not scumbags, but not to extend, oh, I'm going to sell this Amiibo. If that's your situation, man, unfortunate, kind of shame on you. I mean, there are other people who wanted it. So, I mean, it is unfortunate that I'm seeing, like, again, kids with their mom or dad, one parent. But, like I said, they'll also buy one. I kind of noticed. But there were some that actually were kind enough. And here's the story that I can't really be salty about it because, but spoiler here, I didn't get one at Best Buy, in my local Best Buy. Salty a bit, not too much because I don't really need one that badly. I just wanted one if I can. Because for me myself, you see some of my other video, I already have some. I got some, I guess, obscure one, so I can't be that salty. I was just in the right time, in the right place. I was able to order it either in store, online, whatever. Because the 53rd person behind me was a little kid. Nice little kid. He wanted a dark pit. And basically, by the time we were inside the Best Buy, this one guy kind of felt bad because I guess they were a family of three. I guess it was him, his older brother, and this mom. I mean, this is okay. I can say he or she here. Normally, I would say neutral gender, but you know what? You get the idea. So, this, I guess, judging by look, he's like somewhere in his mid-teens, 15, 16-ish. I'm just guessing. And what he did was, he gave the ticket to a little kid. And then, but then, you probably think, oh, that's not right. You're 51. What are you giving to the person 52? No, that's okay. That's a little kid. That's a good ethics when you're trying to get a hot item. Remember, Amiibos are a hot item. So I'm not really salty about that. That's actually great because, believe it or not, if say I was 51 and I would probably do the same thing, push come to shove, because I kind of felt sorry for the kid when push come to shove. But the point was that he gave it to the kid, so I wasn't really be salty. I can't be salty about it because the kid wanted. And this is the part this is what you should do when ethic comes in, when you want your fellow Amiibos or Amiibo Amiibo fan. This is what you do. If you're saying, man, there's a lot of people that wanted it. If you give it always to there's a kid. I mean, maybe someone's gonna abuse it. Hey, pretend me my kid and then get the ticket. I mean, that's a scumbag. That's a jerky move. But we're not gonna get in there. I'm not gonna get in there. But the situation I was in, the kid really wanted a dark pit. So yeah, give it to the pit. That was okay. Let him go in front of the line because you know what? Hey. And you say, why? Because here's the difference between me, I'm in my mid-30s, versus the kid who looks like he was a 10-year-old. Kids can't go anywhere. They don't work. They don't make money. I heard, according to, because he brought his dad, the kid actually went to his dad's place, his dad's workplace, and asked him, can you take me to a Best Buy? So there you go. I'm in my mid-30s. So I can go to Best Buy anytime. So, and this is to anyone that if you felt sorry for you know what, I kind of feel bad because here I am, I'm in line, and again, you didn't do anything wrong because again, it's one per customer, and you are a customer. But if you kind of feel like, I feel a bit guilty. I think I want other people to have Amiibos also. Always trying to, if you see a kid, give it to a kid. Always, that's a priority. Yes. And again, one per customer, because again, if you're a scalper, aka scumbag, they're not probably gonna care. Because I have heard stories that scalpers, like when there was a story I heard, apparently they asked a scalper, hey, can you at least give us one? You have a lot there, and the guy said no. Wow, scumbag, really? Hopefully that's not true, but I just heard stories about that. But like I said, always prioritize it. If you're gonna give up your ticket, give it to a kid, because again, they can't go anywhere. They have to ask their parent to basically take them to places. Like I said, I can go anywhere, so again, there'll be other opportunity for me. Not a big deal. But the thing was also funny, and here's a funny story, and the people basically came up to me because they wanted me. They kind of felt sorry also. If you recognize my voice, I just wanted my voice. I want to say, hey, thanks. I know that's basically mighty kind of you. That was awesome, but it is unfortunately what happened was I didn't really had I didn't have the proper cash. Whatever. That's the personal reason why. But the story basically was that I would say, hey, you know what? Well, they didn't get one. Whatever. I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna go. I'm just say, hey, you know what? Whatever. I'm moving on. This one parent actually came up to say, hey, I saw you. You were like number 52. We're willing to sell you Dark Pit if you have. And again, I'm surprised. $13. Oh, I think they were asking for 14, which is the right price because plus tax. But unfortunately, I said, I didn't really have that amount of cash right now because well, I'm not gonna give you I'm gonna keep that a personal secret. Why? But let's just say, yeah, unfortunately, I didn't have the right amount of money. I wasn't getting the right amount of money. But again, whatever. But unfortunately, really, and then there was someone else. Well, I'll buy from you if you don't want it. But the sad part was, again, because either the 50 and the funny is this is the 51st person in line. She was able to get one. She said, "Well, I'll buy it from you." No. The reason is because he didn't get one. Oh, okay. And I just said, unfortunately, I don't have the money. Sorry, man. Yeah, sorry, but thanks for the kind gestures. And again, if you're hearing my voice, thank you for that. But also, like I said to anyone, I was surprised. Like I said, if you felt bad, you said, man, maybe I should have bought one. I shouldn't buy two. First of all, you don't have to feel bad. Again, it's one per customer. You bring your mom, that's a customer. Can be helped. There's nothing wrong with that. It's basically up to your conscience to either say, do I really need two? Do I need three? But two is okay. Three, if you're getting three, that's a little bit a red flag there, because now they're saying, well, what do you need three for? And if you get more than that, you're a scumbag. That means you're either a scalper or a seller scumbag. You're a scumbag, because there are people who wanted to just use them, to collect them, or play with them, and you're taking away with it because you want some quick buck. Shame on you. And you're doing that to a kid. Really shame on you. And they even had to say, well, you don't look like a scalper. And I said, no. And if you've seen my videos, I'm not a scalper. So I'm not a scumbag. So, would I really accept if I had the money? I guess if that situation was, yeah, because there was no little kid. And I guess then the 51st person didn't really understand what was going on, because the whole point of that family was willing to give me there because they bought two was so other fellow gamer or fellow Amiibo fans also could get one. Again, we're all gamers here. We should be united. Don't you want your fellow one to be happy also and get one? So, you can't get jelly of, I got one. But at the same time, they followed the rule. It was within the rule, one per person. There you go. So, unfortunately, even when I'm being there for 40 minutes, because I arrived at 9:20, I guess the item was so brand new. It was hot. People wanted it. So, there you go. But the lucky side here is when I went home, turned on the computer, checked. The funny thing, I decided just to go to bestbuy.com, and guess what happened? They actually had it there apparently at 1 p.m. Believe it or not, yeah, 1 p.m. on Friday the 31st. Apparently, they opened the section for Dark Pit. So did they manage to get one? Yes. So that's a lucky part. Like, oh my gosh! And the funny part was that apparently, according to Twitter, it was at 1 p.m. They opened the link so you can get one. I mean, I had to pay shipping and handling, but again, if it's under $20, that's okay for shipping and handling. Cut my losses there, but I was managed to get one. I'm like, wow, I can't believe that. So I was doing the right time in the right place. Check Twitter in the right time. Check BestBuy.com the right time. Dark Pit. I was able to put it. I was able to order it. Got one. Wow. And I timed it, and unfortunately, it only lasted 10 minutes. I mean, it is a bit better than 1 second with Fire Emblem characters. If you still remember the fiasco on Friday, people trying to get it on Amazon, like not even 1 second, not even 1 minute, they already sold out. But that's going to be a different story there. Why it's so hard to bring out Fire Emblem characters, but I think I already talked about it, so you can check those videos. But yeah, so I did manage to get one. Awesome. And again, to anyone, if you feel bad, say, oh man, maybe you should buy one, not two. I want my other fellow Amiibo fans to get one. Always aim it for just give it to a kid. That's it. Just try not to see, like, give up your right for the ticket, offer it to a kid. Don't offer somebody who can go to work, who has a job, who can able to drive, because no offense, there is going to be an opportunity for those people. Like what happened to me. There was another opportunity. It was on the website. I was there in the right time, in the right place. There you go. So again, to the people who talked to me about it, thanks mighty kindly. But again, I'm surprised. But if I did have the money, I probably would. Because I don't think it's a shady deal, because they were feeling bad. But again, don't feel bad if you got a ticket, because you went in line. You basically went in line. And maybe those parents they went there at 8 a.m. I mean, the only time that people are willing to go stand in line for a lot of hours are DNV. The DNV, to get your driver's license and stuff. Not to get Dark Pit. Dark Pit is not a driver's license. It's not going to grant you to drive. So, you get the idea. So, I mean, again, money kind of for people, if you kind of feel bad, like, maybe I shouldn't do it. Just in the future reference, just buy one. That's it. I mean, if you buy two and then you kind of feel bad about it, the right way to do it is just have a refund. I mean, believe it or not, I kind of done it multiple times. Believe it or not. There have been times when I accidentally buy two. I just return the other one, because again, I'm not in the business of trading, and sure heck not going to be selling. So, I mean, long time ago, I returned a Wario. So whoever got that Wario from a Target in my local area, awesome. But yeah, so I mean, just if you buy two and you gotta feel bad, you just refund your money. I mean, I was about to say that, but because of the heat of the moment, it was just going so fast. I just said, like, what happened? I just said, I probably should, like, well, maybe I should. Well, if you're willing to go to a customer service and do a refund, I can get it from you. I can buy it from them. Have a middleman, but it was the heat of the moment, and I just said, I don't have the money. That's okay. Don't feel pity. So there you go. So yeah, that's my experience with Dark Pit. And I'm going to do a part 2 here, because there is another new announcement that just happened. I checked from our Amiibo that what's going to happen in GameStop at August 8th. And if you're a retro Nintendo fan and you're Amiibo, this is going to be probably going to be interesting for you.